is Another Gay Horror Pod with Stuart Ross and Jesse Tevitt.
So we're in a recording space.
We're locked in. Wow.
Yeah. Hi, Jesse. How are you doing today?
Stuart, I'm okay. My lips are kind of dry, so I'm going to put on some chapstick, actually.
And I think it's a great time for you to wait until I hit record to prep and prep yourself.
I just realized I needed to put on chapstick.
Yeah. No, it's totally. And this is our second episode of the day. So you talked your own lips dry.
I did. And also I have a cold. I'm getting over a cold, so I do sound a little congested. Apologies for everyone here and to our listeners.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's not just us today. We're joined by a wonderful comedian, Hayden Johnson. Hayden, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Now I want to get chopstick, but I'd have to go digging through a bunch of piles of stuff. Yeah.
I think a chapstick break is totally great.
Yeah, let's do it every 15 minutes, I think. Every 15 minutes.
With like a ding. We can add a timer.
Yes.
When we go in post.
And we'll look stunning by the end of it, you know.
Hydrated.
See, I don't use chapstick unless I'm having like a serious problem, because I've read somewhere, probably not from a reputable source, that you need chapstick only if you use chapstick.
So you're saying the more you use it, the it's kind of like Botox. The more you use it, you have to just keep doing it.
Chapstick is sort of like, it gtes really cold in LA at night, and that's usually the time that I feel like I'm reaching for the stick, honey.
Very true.
Yeah, and LA is so dry, so it is like, if chapstick is real, which there's some debate coming from my end of the pod. LA would make sense to be a place you'd need it.
I watched I watched a reel, but I like saw this like I saw these like this collection of dermatologists. They were ranking chapsticks. They were ranking sticks, and the Aquaphor stick took the top spot.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, Burt's Bees, which I'm putting on now, was like 6 out of 10.
Wow.
So, I just need to get my hands on some Aquaphor.
Yeah. The hot people that I see, I'll use Aquaphor, and there is something there. I think there's something there.
Yeah.
Shit.
They all watched the same reel that Jesse watched from the dermatologist ranking the chapsticks.
Yeah, I'm just really into dermatologists. You know, that's kind of like where...
Me too.
I don't think I have a strong opinion. So
I love a dermatologist. I follow this lady. Wait a minute. I think her name, you guys are going to laugh. Her name is Dr. Dre, but it's Dray. Whoa. She's incredibly knowledgeable and like good at the internet. And I trust her with my life. And,
it would be funny if it was actually just that Dr. Dre.
Wait, yeah, exactly. Wait, hang on. I want to confirm that because fuck. Doctor, this is a shameful tangent. I'm so sorry to both of you.
No, to be honest, I would change my name.
You know what?
I think it's crazy that she hasn't changed her name. I do think that's why.
Well, yeah, Dray, I guess.
Well,
she's probably listening.
It's funny too because she's not in the same field. So it's not like a cheater brand trying to be like music.
Right.
She's in the world of skincare. She has chosen to call herself Dr. Dre.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, wait. Dr. Dre, I'm seeing, AI overview. Dr. Dre, parentheses, Dr. Andrea Suarez.
Oh, no. So she's literally nicknamed herself.
She's nicknamed herself. Sorry.
Into.
Guys, 2.6 million followers on YouTube.
I don't trust her though, Jesse.
Well, you should have said that before I started coming for her, because I didn't realize I was coming for a celebrity. That's crazy. This power. She's going to wreck me.
Sorry.
Yeah, we're starting our war against dermatology.
Dr. Dre, if you're listening to this, we I don't know where she stands politically, but I hope she's on the right side of history.
And honestly, it's not our place to know where our dermatologists stand politically.
I know. I should probably dig into that.
I think you're fine, Jesse. I think we're gonna let that lie. Hayden, thanks so much for joining us. For anyone who is not familiar with your work, introduce yourself.
My name is Hayden. My name's Hayden Johnson. That's my full name. I am a comedian, a writer, mostly a stand-up. I'm all around. I'm touring right now. I'm doing my hour Piss Queen around the country, which has been very fun. Yeah, that's kind of
Love
my
it.
whole deal.
Yeah.
Let's
And that's a
fucking
whole
go.
deal. Yeah.
Thank you for
You're a
joining
very
us.
funny stand-up comedian.
Thank you. I can never say it about
Not that
myself.
that my gay guy opinion matters, but
Yeah, can you imagine if we were like, thanks for joining us, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, whatever.
Hayden, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rank your own stand-up?
Where
do you stand in competition against Aquaphor?
God, I think I'm better than Burt's Bees. I don't know if I'm as good as Aquaphor, but I think
You
I got
are.
Burt's Bees.
You are.
if you kind of put us, I'm ahead. I'm ahead of
Yeah,
Bert.
right between
You're
the bees and the four.
For
You know what?
sure.
I'm gonna say you're Aquaphor. As someone who just put on Burt's Bees, my lips are already too tingly. So let me just say you're Aquaphor.
Yeah.
Aw,
Aquaphor?
thank you guys.
Aquaphor.
Aquaphor.
I think it's Aquaphor.
Aquaphor. FOR. Okay.
But I don't feel like we need to spend a whole podcast parsing out the name of
The chapsticks. You know I love to parse. Stuart.
you are
Yeah, I'll put a timer and we can just do it for 20 more minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Hayden.
actually honestly a podcast just called Parsing, where each week you pick a topic and you just rip it apart.
Wait, I kind of like that.
I think I just came up with a better podcast than Another Gay Horror Pod. But we're stuck with the concept of Another Gay Horror Pod at least this week. So this week we have Hayden here to talk with us about the second half of Grindhouse, Death Proof. But first, we're going to hop into sort of some general horror. Let's see what your horror benchmark is. What would be like an early movie or experience that made you say, I'm a little into horror?
So this is going to I'm young, and I feel like whenever I say stuff, like when I saw like a horror movie for the first time, people get really upset with me, so I'm caveating it beforehand.
This is a safe space.
But there's this horror movie called The Visit. You guys have seen this?
Sure, M. Night.
This came out, and I was like kind of always sort of away from horror, and then a bunch of boys invited me over to their house, and we watched The Visit, and all the guy sorry, and it's turning into something else really quickly, and all the guys were like doing big reactions and like putting and like grabbing me and stuff, and I remember that and being like, okay, like this
Like, this horror thing's not that bad.
Like, we actually turned the music off,
Yeah.
movie off. Wait, that's amazing.
Yeah,
That's honestly better than any of my horror memories. So
Yeah.
I think it's like, it's a big, it's similar to the like, a girl like cuddling up, which is what I do now when I watch a horror movie. But like,
yeah.
But like then it was just like, how guys are, where they're just like pushing over and over again, and I was like,
Right.
whoa.
They're getting that aggression. The
Yes.
testosterone was turned all the way up. Yeah.
Yes.
It also, I mean, that, in my opinion, is one of M. Night's gaggiest twists, like at the end. So I remember I saw it in theaters and everyone was losing their mind. So I can't imagine how a room full of like straight boys were probably like, never seen this one.
We were like, oh wow, oh my god. Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah. I live for that shit. I live for
I actually
people
haven't
reacting.
seen The Visit, so I probably should put
Oh
it
my
on.
God.
I'm a big fan of The Beach That Made You Old. And I don't know why I haven't seen
Babe.
The Visit when I've seen Old like 7 times.
Babe, you got it. The Visit, pretty good. That was like his comeback, Hayden. Do you remember that? It was like he like was a flop for a while, and then The Visit came out, and people were like, "Oh, he's back."
And then I think the next horror movie that I like saw in theaters was Split, and that's also
Sure.
right.
M. Night, yeah.
Oh my God, you're an M. Night An M. Night head.
I'm an M Night head.
Is that fair to say? Where do you stand? Where do you stand on? Wait, what were his next 2 movies? Old? No.
Old and Trap.
No. He did Cabin
Glass.
in the Woods.
Oh.
Or no. Sorry, Cabin.
He does a lot.
Cabin. You know what I'm talking about with the gays and they had the kid and
I haven't seen that one either.
I haven't seen that one.
Knock
Cabin
at the
in
door.
Woods
Knock at the cabin. Yeah,
Cabin in the Woods is great.
It was like Knock at the Cabin Door or something. It was kind of good, actually.
Whenever they make a horror movie with
I feel like we need
gay people in it, I'm always like, oh well, I'm glad we're getting the representation. I don't know. I guess we're getting murdered. I go both ways on it. I'm like,
I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like do we want to see our community put through the ringer? But like that's the land that's
Kind
like
of.
the horror landscape. So like if we want representation in that landscape, like I don't know. It's just like I guess it just depends on your
Well,
I guess it just depends on your how much you can accept, I guess. Is that
I would
fair to
also say that M. Night Shyamalan, as a heterosexual man, does make campy movies, and so it's a little. When you've seen Trap, you can be like, yeah, he can make movies about gay people.
That's
Like,
very good.
we're gonna allow that. Like,
he knew what he was doing. Josh
Yeah.
Hartnett shirtless in the kitchen. He knew what he was doing.
Well, not to bring
He
it to a
did.
place of this.
Hayden, I presume
like-
you've seen Trap.
But like, I'm so sorry. It 2, the beginning of It 2. You guys saw this?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah.
That I was like, this is you. I was like, wait, hang on, hang on. That's not what we need to do for the horror movies.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank
Let's
you
not
so
launch
much.
in on that.
Yeah.
Thank you for Thank you for so much for bringing that up because that movie that happened and I was like, I fucking hate this movie. We got no characterization from them. They were brutally murdered.
Yes.
Xavier Dolan. I'm like, what is he doing here? Yeah, I was just like, really.
Who invited Xavier?
Who invited? No, but that's a really good example of how we don't want to be represented in horror
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah. So,
Our community.
No.
And we've voted.
Okay.
It chapter
Yeah.
2. Not
Yeah.
okay.
Unless,
and
wait
which
a
is
minute.
hard for us because Jessica Chastain's in that movie.
I know. Unless maybe everyone in the movie is gay.
Yeah, we need more like good gay horror movies.
Yeah, I agree.
Leviticus?
Are we illegally allowed to have seen Leviticus yet?
You're right. Cut
Yes,
this.
when this comes out, we will have seen Leviticus.
Wow.
Cut this. Hayden, we got it. Oh, wait, should I keep talking about it? I'm going to stop talking about it.
I
There's a
think
movie-
at this point we can say we saw an early screening of it and we weren't allowed to talk because of the what is it called? The review embargo. But I believe
right.
this is coming out after the embargo is over, so we're allowed to talk about it.
Yeah.
But Leviticus is a good gay horror movie. If we've legally seen it. If not, I will cut this whole thing.
Yeah, you guys recommend it?
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
It's really good.
Yes.
It's very like Talk to Me meets It Follows.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
And it's very gay.
And the gays are
like,
cute.
And honestly, more than gay, it's very Australian. Some might say too Australian, but I allowed it despite my aversion to the Australian accent.
I think Australian
You
gays
have an
are
aversion
pretty
to the
sexy.
Australian accent? I know.
I
What's
dated
going on
one
there, Stuart?
Australian gay guy, and he was so annoying that it ruined the accent for me this whole time.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
As much as we love the community, one gay guy can really ruin an entire
Yeah.
island of people for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. An entire island.
He was into urban exploring, so he was always like in like tunnels that I didn't feel like he should legally be in.
Whoa.
Okay.
I don't remember his name. We did
Kinda
it for
odd.
a month. Is that weird?
That is hot. It's kind of like cruising. No?
Yeah. But that's why I don't like Australians. We should talk more about horror though.
That's horror. That's horror-esque.
Honey, that's its own story. Yeah.
Yeah, honey. Unpack that. Wake that
Put
up.
that in a
Okay, well,
screenplay.
Hayden and I both Both are into Australian men. Also, gotta say, I went to Melbourne once, and the guys are like, they're built like soccer players, but they're the size of football players, if that makes sense. Like their bodies are like lean, but they're somehow 6'8". And I'm like, how is this possible?
That is the funniest description I've ever heard.
And it's correct.
And it's correct. Yeah, that's good to me. I like that stuff.
Yeah. Yes. We're on the same page. Death Proof? Oh wait, I'm sorry. No, we're still talking about your horror origins. To that point. Go ahead. No.
No, you asked the question. I already asked the question.
Do you have a go-to comfort horror movie, Hayden?
I feel like Jennifer's Body's probably the one that like I can put on and that's just like fun and I feel good.
So good.
I feel like comfort horror movie, like for me to watch a horror movie again, it's probably a lighter one. Like I don't get into like, I mean, I did just like, I got into like Scream recently and I'm loving Scream. But like it couldn't be a super scary one, I think, for me to watch it again.
Sure. You're not putting on Saw at like 4 p.m. on a Tuesday.
No, I'm not.
Maybe.
That's just me though, you know, that's just me.
Yeah. That's me too. I wanna have fun. And a Diablo Cody horror joint is always like, you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you both go for that because I'm fucking sick as hell and I'm putting on Talk to Me at 1 p.m. on a Wednesday. No, I love Jennifer's Body. That's a great one. And they're so good. Amanda Seyfried and Megan are so good.
Yeah, I put that less in the horror
they're so sexy
catalog and more in like the lesbian catalog. And you know, every kind of lesbian movie that's a comfort movie. That's so wonderful. It's so nice to watch.
Is it fair to say maybe that movie like woke up many people's sexualities? Like definitely. I feel like
I don't know how many.
That's why I'm a lesbian.
That's right. I don't know how many like movies we've had where it's like the really hot girl is like kind of like gets gay, you know, like in a way that
yes,
in a way that's not like in a guy's fantasy in a dream, like I don't know.
Right. Well, on top of that, she's eating men, so it's not like. You know, she's empowered and like she's appealing.
Yeah.
And they, once again, they just have such good chemistry. Her and Amanda have such good chemistry. And she's so funny.
Yeah. Well, and it's fully from the female gaze too.
Yes.
So it's like, there's not a lot of horror movies about teenage girls that are written and directed by women.
Yeah. Corinne and Diablo. God.
I told you when I met Karen Kusama, right? I was on a location scout with her for that Nicole Kidman movie Destroyer.
Oh yeah.
And we were going through this building, and at the end I was like, I just wanted to let you know I'm like really big fan of Jennifer's Body. And she's like, I don't get that from a lot of guys. And I just go, oh, I'm gay. And she was like, that makes sense.
You did tell me that.
And I was like, yeah. No, that's why I love Jennifer's Body.
She's like, hey.
She's like, oh yeah, okay. You are gay.
Are guys watching Jennifer's Body and being like, hey, don't do that to us. Don't bite us.
You know,
I don't want to see that.
You know, a good answer to who to ask, that group of guys that you watch The Visit with. You need to circle back to them. Get their thoughts on Jennifer.
You should start a group chat with all of them that's just called The Visit Friends.
Yeah.
And you just every once in a while text them like a poll.
I'd love to reconnect. I think they're all like financial analysts now. They're probably slowly working on taking my house away or whatever.
Oh my God. Honestly, they're probably aching to break the mold and dial into some bisexual horror comedies.
Yeah.
You know?
Aren't we all?
Honey.
Say that again.
And then would you have any like strong horror opinions or hot takes or a movie that everyone else likes that you sort of don't like?
I mean, gosh, I'm just I like when a horror movie has some relief. And I know that people don't always like when there's like you're laughing, haha, kind of. And I
Yeah.
I do feel I find that I need that because I will get so worked up that like I kind of need my levels to be brought down so they can go back
That
up.
balance. Yeah.
When something's like
Yeah. Yeah.
pure fucked up scary, I'm kind of like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and not that
Yeah,
this,
you're
too locked
holding
in.
on for dear life.
yeah. I'm not trying to like have nightmares forever. I kind of want to have like nightmares for the night, and then like I think when something's really fucked up the whole time, it does stay with me more. Um,
Yeah. Wait, following up on that, what's the scariest movie or maybe the most fucked up movie that you've ever seen that left an impact on you?
oh fuck. I don't know. What's your guys's? Like, I'm trying
I
to
think the
think.
first movie that really shook me to my core was probably The Ring.
Yeah.
And I was like, Samara's coming for me. And for weeks, I like slept. I would have been, when did that movie come out? 04. So I would have been like maybe 13, 14.
Yeah.
And and you know what's fucked up, Hayden? I've been chasing that feeling ever since. I found it like thrilling. And it's like it's kind of like a crack. And I love I do, Stuart knows, horror comedies I'm kind of like hit and miss on because I think it's a very tricky tone to successfully pull off. But I can't get enough of like a bleak, fucked up,
Yeah, you're a bleak
nasty
boy.
Yeah, I'm a bleak boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The Ring is sort of similar. I watched a lot of the Saw movies in like high school and college, and they always were like, I'm not a big gross out guy. So it's like stuff like that I don't really like. And like this week we're talking about Death Proof, which is like in a lot of ways a character first horror movie, and I think that's what I like.
Yeah. Yeah, Saw is fucked up. The Ring. I think Paranormal Activity really, really scared me when I
yeah.
saw it for the first time. Like that, like shook me. But I did genuinely
Yeah.
believe that it was real, and that was
Me
and that
too.
was-
Me too.
I think that was a part of it.
Me
Is I
too.
was like,
They
oh
had
my
a-
god,
You're
this
like-
can happen.
How is Katie okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like epilogue.
And they had yeah, I need another. When we did get another, we got how many? 5 more?
Yeah.
I think also like that was kind of pre sort of like, I don't want to say, it obviously wasn't pre-internet, but like people weren't as like maybe online as the population is now, and like no stars were in that movie. The marketing campaign was like obtuse, and like you had to like, I remember my college campus like voted for it to like come to our school. And I remember in the theater people were leaving because they were so scared. These girls were like running out. Girls and guys and gays and everyone they were just running out. And yeah, I also thought it was real. Which is, it kind of hasn't happened since. What is the
No.
last movie we were like, that's like ruh-roh.
Yeah, I guarantee
See, I
if
feel
I
like,
watch a horror movie and they're like, "Oh, this is real," then I'm going to be a lot more scared of it. The only way I get through a
Yes.
horror movie is by going, "Oh, well, this can't happen. This won't happen."
Right. Yeah. It's
well, the based on a true story horror movies are like, they're all sort of loosely based on Ed Gein, so it's like because Silence of the Lambs, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Psycho are all loosely based on Ed Gein. But I do think even just like the start of The Strangers, where it's like this is based off a true story, and you're like, oh, this actually happened, and then you look it up and it's based off the Manson murders, and you're like, oh, well, that was different.
Right.
But I think if you think it could be real, it's scarier.
Yeah.
Just like a stuntman who takes matters into his own hands, which is Death Proof, which is the movie we're talking about this week. Second week of our double feature summer. Last week, if you missed it, we talked about Planet Terror. And this week we're talking about the second half of Grindhouse, which is Death Proof, which I love. Hayden, what was your first time seeing Death Proof?
It was like like last year when I saw it for the first time.
Oh, nice.
And my boyfriend showed it to me. I, of course, I as a woman don't fall into Quentin Tarantino movies the most easily.
Yeah, sure.
It's like I have my appreciation, but whatever. I'm not digging through the catalog. But
You weren't like, let's watch
Understandable.
Reservoir Dogs.
yeah, that's not something I kind of say on a Tuesday. But yeah, he showed me this one, and at first I was like, it really did. It paid off for me in a big way. Enough that I was like, this is a good one. This is one of my faves.
Yeah.
This is his most like feminist movie, which is crazy to say.
I know.
Not for this movie, but for Quentin Tarantino, where it's like, oh, he did make a very feminist. I mean, he dabbles. He's not like the most misogynistic director there is, but this is his only movie that really centers multiple women.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, you could always Kill Bill. I think is like a maybe his best movie, and also like.
Yeah,
I don't know that I'd call it like a feminist sort of manifesto like this is, because this has a cathartic payoff. This movie almost does like a 180. In the first half, it's like you're kind of like, ooh, like don't love it, and then stuntman Mike meets his match and ultimately meets his demise in a very satisfying way. So
well,
he also
thank God.
he made this movie for Zoe.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Zoe Bell was the bride stunt double in Kill Bill.
Right.
And when he was coming up with his concept for Grindhouse, he wanted to find a way to center her. I believe, I didn't do research before we recorded this episode, but I believe I read that somewhere at some point, and I'm saying it out loud as fact. And then when I go to edit, I will fact check myself, and maybe it's true and maybe it's not. But if it's in it, it's true.
I mean, that strikes me as true because her character is literally her name.
Literally playing herself.
Zoe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we should hop in.
Sure.
Talk a little bit about our girl Jungle Julia.
Yeah.
Who is she's Sidney Poitier's daughter?
Yes. I thought that's a good question. I thought daughter, but I might be wrong.
Yeah. She was on, I recognize her from the first season of Veronica Mars, where she plays Veronica's journalism teacher for 6 episodes, and then she's a series regular, and then she vanishes.
Hey. Yes, she is his daughter. Just kind of looking it up. Yes.
We get our credits over feet, so we know we're watching a Quentin Tarantino movie.
That is sort of the big thing about this movie is you go in your head, you're like, oh, wow, this movie feels pretty feminist in the end, and then you do sort of look back on 100 different foot shots. It's like, well, yes. Women are the star of the movie, but it's mostly shots of their feet.
Yeah, it's like shots of their feet, and then also he is, especially in the first half, there's a lot of mentions of like Jungle Julia's body, and there's obviously like an extended lap dance scene, and it's like their sexuality and their looks are like fun. Listeners, Hayden is let's say, should we say reenacting the lap dance from the extended cut?
By the way,
I guess the question is there a
he would have gotten me to do the lap dance. I think
same.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. I'm like, I would have done
Kurt Russell is very hot in this movie, and later they're like, you didn't have to do it for someone you didn't want to fuck, and I was like, yeah, who in the right mind doesn't want to fuck Kurt Russell in this movie?
Let me back up. I don't know that I want to fuck him, but in the scene where he is calling her butterfly, you can feel the like electricity, and like I feel like a lap dance is like safe now. Like I'm not gonna like maybe fuck him, but I'm like, okay, there's something here. There's something here is what I'll say. There's something.
Do you like how I declared for all 3 of us? Or I was like, we all want to fuck Kurt Russell.
yeah. Hayden didn't say anything. Hayden said nothing, and I said,
turn off.
I think so.
I mean,
we just end on that note.
I'm into it. It's tough, but I will say that, like, I don't know, a guy being feeling so dangerous and so confident.
Yeah.
Because it's all kind of about energy for me. So I
Yeah.
don't really care what you look like, but if you do maybe have the vibe of like, I could kill you, but you're so pretty.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to kind of be into that.
And he does really, like, a lot of stunt guys are like him, and like they're not murderers. Jesse,
Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for clarifying.
No, wake it up. They're murderers.
Yeah,
Okay.
all stuntmen are murderers.
Babe, I don't know any stuntmen, so I'm going to let you speak to this.
Because I work a lot with stunt people, and I have gotten stuck in conversations like the one he has with Rose McGowan's character, where he's like, when I was on the Virginian, I was doubling this guy. And it is like, it is most conversations I've had with stunt people of just like, all of a sudden you're like, they're going over their IMDb page with you.
Yeah.
And you're like, I haven't heard of half of these people. I don't know any of the TV shows you're talking about, but I'm interested and a little interested.
Let me ask you both this. Do you think, Stuart, in that scene, do you think he was kind of like lying? Because there is a version of this where it's like he's actually maybe like not the stuntman he necessarily claims to be. And like,
I feel like if you're going to lie, you would lie about bigger things.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that is, you know, he's got a sense of pride about it. I read it as true.
Yeah.
But also, it's like, I feel that. I mean, I feel that with just like actors, it's like a subpar, like a shitty actor, or you know, some person, whatever. I think that's what they do. It's like when you don't actually like have a lot to stand on. You know, just, you know, like people don't, you have to kind of be like, well, yeah, when I was working on Iron Man, and it's like, I don't care.
Right. But we have no context out for him, his quality as a stuntman.
You find their IMDb page, and they were like researcher number 6 in Iron Man, and you're like, oh, you didn't need to brag about that.
Yeah. They're like, I remember one time Robert Downey Jr. told me to stick with it or whatever, you know, it's I'm like, okay, sure.
And he was just opening a jar, and Robert Downey Jr. was like, stick with it.
Keep working on it. Get that jar open. Pickles.
Yeah. Someone pulls up their iPhone. They're like, "Can you please go to his IMDb and confirm whether he was on the, what does he say, like the
Virginian?"
The Virginian.
Mm-hmm. I am a frequent IMDb'er, so I would be sitting there, like I would search all the titles he said in Google and then hope it brought up his IMDb because I wouldn't have his last name, and Mike is a hard like IMDb to find.
Yeah.
So I'd be Mike the Virginian, and then I'd do Mike in whatever other show he said.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm an IMDb creeper.
You would do a Control F, and you would say, Michael?
Find all.
Stunts? Yeah.
Stunts.
Smart.
So the movie picks up, before we get to Stuntman Mike, this is kind of a hang movie, so going in order is kind of like, which conversation do we start with and which conversation do we end with, especially in the first half, because it is just Jungle Julia, Shanna, and Arlene driving Arlene. Butterfly is Arlene.
Yes, that's right.
Driving around Austin, talking about scoring drugs and finding dudes.
Yes, and also howling anytime they see a Jungle Julia billboard.
This day actually seems like a great day.
It does.
Until the end.
I know. Sorry, I got sad.
The night doesn't seem great. Yeah.
The end of it doesn't really end well, but gotta say, I feel like I gotta bring it up. Tarantino writing characters of color does feel like the way he sort of like talks about them in Jungle Julia and her, and then like later a character talks about being Rose McGowan talks about like how Jungle Julia was like maybe a bully in school and like quote unquote like a black man, and it was just it feels like I'm like, ugh. please, Tarantino.
Let's another one of the big things
that
I noticed watching this. It's like feet and like, oh yeah, of course, Quentin Tarantino cannot write characters of color well.
Right.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially, later in the movie.
I do think it's his movie with the least uses of the N-word.
That's crazy.
So credit where credit's due. Because I don't think yeah, and honestly, woke King Quentin Tarantino, he didn't use it once.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we should be so lucky.
Yeah, I'm sure he was using it while
you're right, sir. This is very much a hang.
No.
God. Oh.
No, he's a bad.
This is a hang movie.
He's a bad guy, and I'm not going to defend Quentin Tarantino. But I would always defend the performances of these actors because they really do take what they are given in terms of dialogue and make it believable in ways that I think
their chemistry.
Quite hard to do. Yeah.
100%. I think everyone's chemistry in this movie is impeccable. I think both collections of girls.
Well, and to the extent that I wonder how much of the dialogue in this movie is improvised.
Oh, good question.
Because some of the lines feel very real, and then a lot of it feels very man writing woman. And it's hard to sort of track,
it's very naturalistic.
Yeah, I do feel like a lot of the stuff of them sitting in the bar in the restaurant is probably real, and then maybe some of the car stuff is a little bit more dialogue written by Quentin.
You can also tell, so for example, Jungle Julia, when she's describing to not Shanna, to Butterfly, the situation that she put her in, she's like, whenever someone comes up and talks to you, and the sort of repetitive, that's maybe not the right word, but she's like, you're going to do this. It's poetic. Someone's going to come up to you. They're going to say this. You're going to do this. That sort of repetitious thing is his signature, maybe is the right word.
I do also really love the performance of the woman who's their friend, who's only at the taco restaurant, who's pretending to be the guy picking her up.
Yeah.
I love that
good
performance. Really,
that's acting.
Fun.
Yeah, that's acting.
Yeah. Also, this bar, can I just say, has quite a collection of characters outside of our main cast. It's the twins from Death Proof. The twins from Planet Terror. The first movie in the Grindhouse collection. Twins. And then at one point when Stump Mike is going through his IMDb, the camera pans over to Rose McGowan, and then Tarantino, and then I don't know, random. It's just what? Where are we? This bar is just feels like a very random collection of people, and that is sort of even crazier when the lap dance happens, because the lap dance happens in the fucking middle of the bar.
Yeah.
And everyone is just watching. And it's what? How is this happening right now?
And the bar is called the Chili Shop or something.
Yeah, this is what I hope for every time I go to a bar. I'm I hope a very scary man asks me to give him a lap dance in front of every single person in this room.
I'm actually, yeah. Oh my God, Hayden, should we sort of emulate what Jungle Julia did and say, listeners, if you're listening to this,
listeners, do not harass Hayden.
You guys,
my God.
my DMs are open. Invite me out to the chili
babe,
pepper.
You were working the camera.
Yeah.
Wait, that's a good question. What's a bar in LA that is maybe the equivalent to the Chili Pepper?
Well,
I'm going to say the Drawing Room.
Oh. I was just thinking I wish we had bars with porches in LA, because I don't feel like we get that.
Yes.
That doesn't happen. We can't sitting outside, you're sitting behind the bar, and sitting in front of the bar is a nice little aesthetic. I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, watching people go by.
Yeah. But if you're doing that in LA, you're sitting on the street, and there's a car flying past you.
And I'm sorry, don't look at me. Maybe in the Valley, there's, I don't know.
I think there's some bars on Ventura Boulevard that have little front patio porches things.
Yeah. I'll do some research, Hayden, and get back to you.
Thank you.
We'll find one.
Let me know. I'll be there every night. I'll be at boys. I'll be at the bar with a porch. Come threaten my wife.
Precinct kind of has a porch.
Precinct, but
it's like
I do like people watching from the precinct porch, though.
Yeah, it's like it's not a porch in the traditional sense, but it's like open and like there's it wraps around the bar. I guess
it is very LA to have something that's described as not a porch in a traditional sense.
Yeah, High Top Villas kind of has that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I'll be at High Top Los Feliz.
That was the like what.
Do you want to get a lab day?
The one time I went to High Tops Los Feliz and they were doing sports gear night where they're like, wear your jock straps and wear this. And I was like, there's a Bank of America across the street.
Yeah.
I'm not ass out in front of a financial institution. I have to set some boundaries.
I would counter that and I would say that's why you should be ass out.
Yeah.
Push back against the corrupt corporatism that has swallowed up the nation. You know,
I'm walking into the Bank of America.
Anti-capitalist King Jesse Tubbett.
You know? And I'm going, I dare you not to give me my money.
They're
here.
like, excuse me.
Right here.
That's one thing I'll say about this movie. I don't even know if this is going to make sense, but this movie feels like a very movie of the people.
Of what people?
There's no bearing sort of we're in a place where big business is got a claw in everything. Like they're in Austin, they're in maybe the art scene, you know, they're in janky bars. It feels very down to earth. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
There's a sense of nobody's rich in this. Like nobody has a ton of power. And I like that. I like a film from that perspective.
Yeah. Well, and even the second half where we do have film crew representation, but they all feel so normal.
Yes.
And they feel, though the four of them feel like people I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so it's a movie with a lot of heightened dialogue, especially in the first half with all the poems and stuff. And then anything Stuntman Mike says is so out of naturalism. But then a lot of the scenes are very naturalistic.
Yeah.
And especially for a Quentin Tarantino movie, which is why I kind of do think some of the dialogue was improvised.
I mean, the introduction that we get to Mary Elizabeth Winstead's character, she's like, I made out with The Rock.
Yes.
She's like, The Rock? Love him.
Wow.
And I was like, maybe she did make out with The Rock. I don't know.
We'll never know.
I guess we can get to our first death, maybe.
Sure.
So we have Rose McGowan back with blonde hair in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's playing a character who has a name, which is Pam. And she is too drunk to drive home. She asks open question to the bar. Someone drive me home. And the offer comes from Stuntman Mike. And later it's revealed he does not have a passenger seat in his car.
Yeah. Not great.
I
would
do
have backed out.
You would have, You're classically only in cars with seats.
Well, you know what he does say? He's like, look at it this way, Pam. I'm not going to put my hand on your leg. So he does. He manipulates her. He's so good. And he's such a charismatic
there you'd be
manipulator.
Out again because you don't want to ride home if he's not going to put his hand on your leg.
I know, Hayden. You should. There's one thing
I would have said. I would have said maybe
riding in cars with boys.
Yeah, maybe I can lean my head down and I can just be sitting on you while you drive the car. Here's time.
Also, let the record show the seat isn't even connected. He picks up the seat and puts it in. He's like, oh yeah, here's the seat.
Wow.
So,
and he's like, which direction are you going? And she says one direction. He's like, this is so creepy.
I know.
Line is
you better
crazy.
Start getting scared immediately.
You're gonna have to start getting scared.
Well, I had a 50-50
He's so crazy, hate
chance. And you're scared. You're gonna be scared now because I'm going in the opposite direction.
I think here's a hot take. I think this is one of his best movies. I think this movie
Kurt
is
Russell?
Yeah, I think he's really fucking good in this. I think he's incredible. His scar, his charisma. He's the villain, which I think he's rarely a villain in cinema, except for maybe Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Whatever.
Wake that up.
Another all-time.
He's actually really good. Another feminist
another feminist anthem.
Actually, it kind of is. It kind of is because you've got Zoe. Oh my God, you've got fucking Zoe and what's Zoe's last name? Saldana and Karen Gillian's character as sisters, and they're like, you know what? We should stop fighting.
You mean Gamora and Nebula?
yes.
Yeah.
Put some respect on those sisters'
names. You don't even remember their names.
You're right. Whoopsie. Woke him up, cancel my ass.
So we do he basically repeatedly bangs her head and turns and stops and starts and kills her with his car. And then doesn't the thing I didn't realize is he keeps her body in his car through the rest of this sequence.
Makes sense.
Because then we get Jungle Julia, Shanna, Arlene, and a fourth character whose name I don't remember. They're driving out. They're listening to a rock song that Jungle Julia requested on the radio. And we get the sort of like, this scene is so good. This crash is crazy.
Hayden, where do you stand on this crash?
I did cover my eyes in this last watch of it. Like I was like,
you did.
Just like this is a lot. It's
a lot.
It's very intense and fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
If you watch this movie for the first time,
play it 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moment of silence for this crash. I think the worst, the most graphic, not to activate you, Hayden, the most graphic parts, Jungle Julia's leg flies off. Okay. And then Butterfly's face is run over.
Yeah.
So
I will say Jungle Julia's leg is gay rights for some reason. I think just the way it falls is really funny.
Okay.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Hayden, do you want to weigh in on that?
Yeah, the leg flying off is gay rights. I think like claim it. Why not?
Yeah,
sure.
She threw the first leg at Stonewall.
This episode will come out on Pride Month, so we're good.
If Kathy Hilton can be the head of WeHo, the Grand Marshal of WeHo Pride, then who's to say that the leg flying off in Death Proof can't be?
It
should be Jungle Julia's leg.
It should be Jungle Julia's leg.
I actually do. Yeah, I actually totally agree. Like, an ambassador doesn't necessarily need to be like a full person.
No, sometimes it's just the best part of one person.
Yeah,
her right leg.
Yeah, Kathy Hilton's like left hand, like that would be good. Like I would be into that.
That's her gay slap.
Yeah, well,
yeah, exactly.
That, and then that sort of feels like we're taking power back from the capitalists. You know what I mean? It's like we have a Hilton's hand. Yeah. That's the Grand Marshal of Pride. Not a threat towards Kathy Hilton. Don't send the hotel people to me.
Hayden, gotta say, you're breaking up, but we are getting the most important parts, which are just Kathy Hilton and hand over and over.
Okay.
And it's incredible.
Are you guys recording video on this?
Yes, it does record locally. So it records locally, and then that will upload once we're done. So
great.
The video itself will end up being clear. I often, like, people have broken up during sentences that I didn't know what they said when we were recording, and then when I was listening, I was like, oh, this actually works great. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I just always have to guess what my reaction to. Yeah, but also it's just making if the video isn't video, we can just audio.
Great.
And you were right to do that.
Yeah, and this is the place to do it too.
This is the place to do it.
Thank you.
Because
here's a follow-up question. Has Kathy Hilton seen Death Proof?
No.
Does Kathy Hilton know? Is Kathy Hilton a fan of Quentin Tarantino?
No.
Okay.
She does like the words he uses, though. I don't know why I'm now making Kathy Hilton a racist. She probably is.
I don't know what movie Kathy Hilton would watch. Kathy Hilton's watching Legally Blonde over and over again, going, "God damn, wow, powerful stuff."
You're so right. You're so right. And
no,
you know what?
She's watching Legally Blonde, Red, White, and Blonde.
Yes,
yes. Legally Blonde is powerful stuff. Oh my god!
Beautiful blonde
so
women.
Now that
really
now that the leg is loose.
Yes. Thank you.
They also can be dumb.
Okay. Yes. All right, Stuart.
People contain multitudes.
Hayden building women up, Stuart immediately tearing them down after Hayden builds them up.
Well, that's the balance. Yeah.
You're right.
And that's kind of what this movie is.
This podcast can't be entirely pro blonde women.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That's so true.
Tearing women apart.
This movie's a real political roller coaster.
Yeah. Legs asunder.
Yeah.
Beating the shit out of Kurt Russell, which is just such a great. Not to talk about the end before we've gotten to the middle. But
he ends up in the hospital.
He ends up in a hospital. We get some cameos from Planet Terror, from Marley Shelton and her dad. Her dad is just like, I think he's a serial killer who kills women with cars, but I don't know how to prove that.
Well, I think he says like the victims were very intoxicated.
Yeah.
Right. And like
he was sober.
And that's pretty much like it.
Yeah. And then we get a 10. I watched the extended cut of this movie, and there's a 10-minute scene where our characters are shopping at a convenience store, which is not in the original cut of this movie. But it is like actually it again, it's like I think it was probably a lot of improvised dialogue, because it does feel pretty real, except for the part about fucking The Rock.
The most chilling part of this scene is when Kurt Russell walks up to the car and Rosario Dawson has her feet sticking out, and he touches her foot. He touches her foot twice.
Her foot.
He touches her. Yeah. He licks her foot, and then he throws his keys and he's like, "There they are," and then grabs them and speeds off. Fucking crazy.
If a stranger licked my foot, I would never leave my house again.
Well, and that's where you and I are going to go ahead and disagree once again. But yeah, I do think it was fucked up, and it's fucked up in this context. Yeah, it's fucked up in this context.
Yeah, non-consensual foot licking is never consensual. I don't know.
It's fucked up in this context, and also just sort of like confirms that Tarantino loves feet. You know,
I don't think we've ever needed confirmation.
Yeah,
I think before I know Quentin Tarantino's last name, I know he loves feet.
Yeah. maybe we knew, but if you didn't know before this, you now know.
Yeah, this is his most feet forward work of art.
Yep.
Yeah.
What a crazy.
Yeah, I think people
signature.
probably don't name their kid Quentin anymore because of the foot fetish association. They're like, if I name my kid Quentin, everyone's going to know, or everyone's going to say he likes feet or whatever.
You're probably so right. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think why people don't name their kids Quentin anymore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I assume my kid's going to have a foot fetish. Anymore. So I'm...
That's so true. I actually can't name a single... I grew up with a guy named Quentin, but I mean, that was 20 years ago. God.
Is he into feet? Could you ask him real fast?
It has been 20 years, so I'm going to say I'm not going to ask him, but I'm
just making you guys text people from your history random questions.
Oh, yeah. Hayden has to text the boys, the Visit Boys.
The Visit Boys.
And I have to text Quentin from just church basketball.
How in finance are you all?
Yeah. Does anyone want to get together and watch Huck'em? Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
So we have Kim, Abernathy, and Lee are filming a movie in Tennessee. They pick up Zoe from the airport. Zoe Bell playing herself.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe has spent months preparing for this trip, and she has found a very specific car from the movie Vanishing Point.
Yeah.
They leave Lee behind as collateral in, I would describe as a very precarious position.
Pretty fucked up. Gotta say, pretty fucked up. Like,
that's a thing that when I was young and saw this movie, I wasn't like, whoa. But now as a full grown adult, I'm like, eek.
yeah, they left her there to essentially be, I don't want to say the R word, but
at
like
best harassed.
At best, cornered and accosted.
They are not girls. That was crazy.
No.
So maybe this movie isn't feminist. I don't know.
Maybe this isn't the feminist
a roller coaster.
Yeah, maybe. Hard to tell.
Listen, women contain multitudes, so I don't
the way men write feminist movies is always so misogynistic.
Yeah.
But he tried. He really did. He tried his little hardest.
He really did.
He put his heart and his feet into this. He put his heart and someone else's feet
and women's feet into this. Yeah.
And women's feet. Yeah.
I wonder if there are any pictures of Quentin Tarantino's feet.
He is. Wait, sorry. Is
he
in this movie?
He owes it to us.
Yes. Oh my god. I'm sorry. He's a bartender. Yes. Sorry. The first half and the second half are so different that I'm like, it almost feels like a different. It almost feels like a different movie. Because the first half, the characters are so established. Yeah.
Guys, Quentin Tarantino's Wiki Feet score is 2.5.
Whoa. Do you think people
That's
don't
shocking.
like his feet because they're kind of responsible? They're the feet that he walks on to, kind of disparage the foot fetish community. He uses those little feet to walk around.
I'm gonna say sure.
All these movies where people go.
He stands 10 toes down on.
Yes.
Honey.
I'm gonna say sure to that.
It's so funny how low his Wiki Feet score is, though.
I mean,
he does have 10 toes.
Do we have photos of his feet? I feel like Wiki Feet.
Yeah, it's 3 pictures of him on someone's yacht.
Nice.
He stands 10 toes down on his foot fetish.
Yes.
So yeah, they leave Lee behind. I don't love that, especially because then we don't have Mary Elizabeth Winstead in the rest of the movie.
I know.
And I do love her.
Hayden, this is a very Mary Elizabeth Winstead forward podcast.
Yes, she's
I think maybe one of our top 5 scream queens. We love her.
She's
Nation, fucking
10 Cloverfield Lane, Black Christmas 2006.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, she's a
queen.
She's one of the greats.
Yeah.
Would you ever play this game they're playing on the road, Jesse or Hayden?
The game that they are playing on the road. You mean when they fucking get on top of the car and
drive around?
I'm gonna say probably fucking not.
It does, and I don't mean to generalize, Jesse. Feel like something they would do in West Virginia.
Here's the thing. Excuse me, Hayden. I'm from West Virginia, and so Stuart's coming from my upbringing. Here's the thing, Stuart. I wouldn't be on the car, but I think I would be in the back seat, being like, "Let's fucking go!" Like I would want to be there, maybe supporting.
You're the Abernathy of this situation.
Yes. I would say, "Can I come along?" And then my butch friends would say, "Oh, Jesse, fucking yes, but shut up. Like if you want to come, you can come, but just don't say anything." That's where I stand. That's where I sit.
I think if 2 really hot people were like, "Oh my god, climb on top of the car," while we drive it really fast, I would probably be like, "Yeah, I'll do. Let's go, let's do it." Don't want to do it, but again, I can really easily be into it, so I can see it happening.
Like hotness, the hotness like really just unfortunately dictates how far I'm willing to go. Like you were saying, Kurt Russell lap dance, check. Getting on top of the car, check. God damn it!
Yeah,
you're
Hayden,
pretty impressionable, Jesse.
Hayden, we walk hand in hand into the hot sun, surrounded by hot people.
Yes, and we will die alive on top of a car somewhere in West Virginia.
Yeah. Yes,
but we will be alive.
We'll be happy. We'll be happy.
Yes,
until the last moment.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're on top of the car and terror strikes.
Yeah, Kurt Russell finds them. Stuntman Mike. Let's not put this on Kurt Russell.
You're right. Stuntman Mike.
Kurt Russell chases them down.
Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn are driving around doing car-based terror.
Sugarland Express.
But he knocks them off the road, and Zoe Bell's character flies off the car. They thankfully Kim has a gun, so she shoots him. He drives away. And thankfully Zoe Bell, like Kurt Russell's car, is also death proof.
Gotta say, incredible display of Zoe Bell's talent as a stunt person. Also like a general performer, because her acting is great in this. But like, wow. Whoa. I think this is one of the best car chases in movie history.
And she's just like hanging on that car.
She's hanging on the car.
And the whole
she is,
time
she's
you're
strapped.
feeling it. Like you're feeling every single
feeling
move, every turn. It's really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's got Kim's belt, or no? She
has her own and Abernathy's belt.
Yes.
Why am I keeping track of belts?
Well, because they're pivotal in this scene.
Yeah.
This is a very belt forward movie. I would recommend though, Hayden, they play this at the Vista and the New Beverly from time to time. If you get a chance, seeing this movie in theaters is like transcendent experience.
It's great. That being said, Hayden, they don't play the extended cut featuring the lap dance, which
no, they do have the lap dance.
Are you sure?
I think so.
In the version that we saw.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Feels like you lost
because
the movie for me. That's a huge chunk of this movie.
100%.
I remember the lap dance
100%.
being 40 minutes long, I would say.
Yes, 100%.
When you close your eyes at night, the last thing you see is Vanessa Ferlito lap dancing.
Yes.
It's the whole song. She's on the whole and her hair, God, this so gave me. Her hair's incredible. She's just like whipping her hair around, and I'm like, oh my God, her hair is absolutely incredible.
That does feel like something a closeted gay man would say at a strip club with all his straight friends, where they'd be like, God, her boobs are great.
Honey.
And you're like, did you see her hair?
Listen, honey, I've been known to visit Jumbo's clown room from time to time. And that's all I'm going to say.
And you're always making notes of the hair.
Yeah,
I'm saying, God.
You're like, I love Pantene. That belt.
Is it real or is it Pantene?
Yeah. Beautiful.
She does have these like safari shorts like going on that I'm like really into. Where? Safari shorts, vintage tee. She's really, really good.
This movie's very stylistic. Rosario Dawson's outfit is crazy though.
It is crazy.
Yeah. She's wearing a maxi skirt to mid calf, a crop pink shirt with the ripped up back, and then cowboy boots and bangs.
Gotta say, I'm into it. It's crazy, but like great, she pulls it off.
But it's crazy.
Yes.
And sometimes the greatest things are crazy.
She's so crazy. Love her.
Yeah. But so they take this opportunity with. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
What did you say? I missed it. I was talking.
I said the greatest things are crazy, much like women. But we can cut. It got the lagged, and
you can
that was
say
important.
Yeah, you can say it. We can't. So
okay, yeah, thank you.
It's sometimes great to bring on people who have different experiences and say different things.
Okay, good.
And right now, where are we? Kurt Russell chasing.
The hunter has become the hunted. They've turned the tables on Kurt Russell. They're chasing him. I like how he is very like man sick in these scenes where he's in so much pain and he's so whiny. And later when they fully catch up with him, he's just squealing.
It's really satisfying. Yeah. He realizes he's met his match, and it's just the payoff is like unbelievable.
When they fucking shoot him through the hand or whatever, it's the hand, right?
It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah,
I think so. There are parts though where he's like, until they get him out of the car, he's like, he seems like he's enjoying it. Like he's enjoying the thrill. I'm like, obviously he's uncomfortable, but like he maniacally laughs every now and then, and it's he's just really fucked in the head.
He finally met his match. And I think he still thinks he can win until he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Hell
he
yeah.
doesn't.
I also love when they blow. They're driving through these side roads and then they blow onto full traffic, and they're weaving in and out of traffic, and it's really cool.
This must have been a
Yeah.
nightmare to plan, or not plan, but plan and pull off. Like, Jesus, do we know what the budget was?
They probably just found a highway and fully closed it down for a couple days, and they weren't driving in real open traffic, Stuart.
No, I think they were.
God, can you imagine you're just like on your can you just imagine? Can you imagine you're like on your morning work commute and you see this car blow past with Zoe Bell like on top of the hood?
Yeah, I would love it though.
Me too.
I would be excited. And so they knock it. They sort of T-bone him into a flip. He gets out of the car. He is screaming. His arm is broken. No, they pull him out of the car.
They pull him out.
And they beat the absolute shit out of him.
Yeah.
And it's great. And they keep freeze framing on his face.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really they beat him using like poles and wood, or is there a crowbar involved? Oh, in the trunk.
They're all punching him.
They're all punching him. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Satisfied. This scene should be sort of just played, I think, in its own everywhere. Like, it's such a good scene.
Exactly.
I just can't
what
stress
you
it enough.
said.
This 5-minute bit should just play on loop somewhere, always at a theater in Los Angeles. And you know what? When you're having a rough day, pop in a museum, academy,
the Smithsonian.
Pop in, get a taste of this scene, and leave electrified and hydrated
to start your day. And that was Death Proof. I love when Abernathy they do the end and then they go right back and they show Abernathy kicking him in the face.
Yeah.
Yep. Just curb stomping him.
Do you think, here's a question for you. Do you think maybe the last shot should have been him fully, like they bash his head in, like we get the sort of gnarly like death.
Yeah, I could have seen some more grotesque violence towards him. We get a good amount.
I agree.
But I think for having to watch the leg, I think maybe we could really see this guy get fucked up.
We needed maybe like a crotch mutilation. We needed a curb stomp. We needed should have been a little more body mashing.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree big time.
That's all I have to say. Thank you.
But that was Death Proof. Thanks so much for joining us, Hayden.
Of course.
Tell everyone where they can find information about your tour.
You can go on my Instagram at _Hayden_Johnson. It's like where I've got everything. I'm going to a bunch of cities, a lot in the Midwest and some in the South. It's a really fun hour. It's very, very silly. It's a lot like the lap dance given to Kurt Russell, but just for an hour, and it's me on stage. So if that's a selling point, that's sort of what it is.
Yeah.
That's why we chose to talk about this, because it mirrors your...
It's very similar.
Yeah, because I'm like, come to my hour of stand-up comedy, and then it's just me being like...
Yes.
It's just burlesque.
Yeah, it's just burlesque.
but comedic burlesque.
That's right.
Yeah. Sometimes the best dancing is a tight hour of stand-up comedy.
Thank you. And say that.
You
Thank you.
Said it, sister. You said it. Wake that up.
Yes.
Thanks so much for joining us. Everyone check out Hayden on tour. Very, 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 very funny. And we'll see you next week with our next double feature, which is starting with the Stepfather, the original Stepfather. So we'll see you soon. Thanks again for joining us, Hayden.
Thanks, Hayden.
And bye.
Hey.
podcast has been presented and produced by Stuart Ross and Jesse Tappett. Edited by Stuart Ross. All recording equipment provided by Photo Booth Productions. To support our podcast, join us at patreon.com/anothergayhorrorpod.